What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But today I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on this mixtape from Kevlar Kohleone called Elm City Blues. Now, Kevlar Kohleone is a rapper who's coming out of Connecticut, and if you want to find out more about him and check out his music, you can just take a look at all the links down below. But as for this project right here, Kevlar and his guests are rapping over a bunch of industry beats, so I'm going to say the same thing I say every time someone delivers a project like this. If you're going to jump on some classic instrumentals, you have got to bring the damn heat, because it is really hard to stick out when you're rapping on such popular beats. As soon as you hear some of these tracks, you're going to think of the original songs and just how much better they are. That's not a slight on him personally, that's not a slight on Kevlar and his guests, it's just the way that it works, man, because it is really hard to take such a great instrumental and lift it up to that level of the classic song. So for a couple of examples, he and King Doe jump on Jay-Z's a week ago on the song Real, and then he and Von Dutch make use of Biggie's song What's Beef on For the Streets. So the rapping on these songs is okay. I wouldn't say there's anything here that's overly unique or engaging because the flows are straightforward and it's just the usual street narrative. And on top of all that, you get some mixing and mastering on these tracks and throughout the project that just isn't up to snuff. I think the mixing and mastering needs a lot of polishing, and I do remember reviewing a past tape of his where things were really sounding much better overall. Everything on that past tape, it just seems like more time went into it, whereas this one feels a bit rushed and it just kind of seems like something that was thrown together. To be a bit more positive though, there are a couple of dope moments that I did like on here, like on A Win for This Town, where Kevlar is showing love to some of his people over actually one of the few original beats here from Young Devontae. He delivered this uplifting soulful joint that I thought was pretty dope. And then on The Byproduct, this beat comes from Smith & Wesson's Bucktown remix. On this one, he's just rapping with some of his best flows as he speaks on being a product of his environment and how you can't blame him for being how he is because he's always tried to do his best and he's continuing to find his way. So you do get some of these bits of insight throughout this tape. They're not really explored in any way that's overly creative, unique, or like hitting you in the soul like you're really getting some heavy shit here, but you can still appreciate that openness and honesty, and that is one of the better things here. But there really isn't too much more to say about this tape. It kind of made for a hard review because there's not much to break down. You get usual street narrative on tracks like Dangerous and Pray for the Hood. Again, Kevlar and his guests are just speaking on their trials and tribulations, the ups and downs, things that they've seen coming up in these environments. And then you get a non-distinct Nipsey Hussle tribute with Rest in Power. This one comes over a Nipsey instrumental as well. You know, I can appreciate the sentiment once again, just like I said, with the openness and honesty, but there's nothing that I hear on this song or really throughout this mixtape that got me excited and has me wanting to come back to it. So I am going to go with a 2 out of 5. This one didn't leave much of an impression on me at all. I would say the rapping is decent, like that's one of the things that is going forward here, but I need to hear the rapping stepped up a bit, some more creative ideas explored in more creative ways, some original beats, better mixing and mastering. These are all things that would really help make for a better project, so that's what I got for constructive criticism. But you can check it out for yourself. Also check out his past work. I did review one of his projects on the channel and I think it's better than this one, so you could check that as well. And let me know in the comment section what you think, man. Make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff too, man, where you show me love and you show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.